Hello, welcome new consultant. I'm glad you found this video. I'm going to share some really awesome information with you for getting your business started. And you know, we're a baseball family, and so I thought, how fun would that be but to think about your new business as a baseball player. So let's share my screen. I'm going to show you a little sheet that I made up to kind of walk you through getting started in your new business. So welcome to spring training. You're a brand new consultant. And I want to ask you a question. How will it feel to hit a home run in your business? Can you imagine that feeling? And I want to talk to you a little bit about a favorite quote of my family, and that is, never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game, right? And in fact, one of the most popular baseball players ever, Babe Ruth, you might remember him, he actually struck out more times than he had a hit or a home run, but what he's known for is his home runs, right? So in this training, I'm going to show you how, just like in baseball and in hitting a home run, you really have to touch every base for that home run, right? So as a new consultant, I think it's important to start at home because everything starts at home. And in Tupperware, what I think is the greatest thing about our business is that we're home-based. And so that means that what's important to us personally, what's important to our family, those are the things that are first in our life as Tupperware consultants, and we're able to create a business of any size that we want to, always keeping our family and our home at the core of what's important. So I want you to be thinking about that home plate as you design your future with Tupperware, okay? So in Tupperware, we have so many things. I mean, there's company cars, and there's trips and gifts, and you know, we retire people from full-time jobs. We pay for vacations, just a washer and dryer, new carpet. I mean, people do all kinds of things with their Tupperware account. So that will be your job, is to find your why. Like, why are you here? What do you want? What could Tupperware and an income from your Tupperware business do for your family, right? What is that thing that you want? What is a difference you could make? What is it that is your why? Okay, so that's really important. And remember too, at any time that you want more from your business, you've got a team of people out there helping you. In fact, the person who sent you to this video, right, that's probably your number one resource in your Tupperware business, is the person who sent you to this video. So at the end of this, I'm going to give you guys a couple little challenges, and I want you to send back your challenge results and your information to that person who sent you to see me today. So let's talk about first base. First base is the first, you get a base hit, the first place you go is first, right? And so in Tupperware, we have an activation event is how we kind of get your business going. You might have it be called a grand opening, a launch party, however that is. But what we like to do is have some kind of event that activates your business, okay? It gets your hands on your products, it gets you a little bit of recipe training if you're gonna be cooking at your parties, gets you a little bit of product knowledge, which is important. And in the tone of product knowledge, you know, the most important thing for success in our business is to fall in love with the product, use it in your own home. In fact, I always say, make your kitchen exactly how you want it to be. And then that's all you're doing, is sharing with people the difference that the product has made in your world, in your family, and in your personal life. Maybe it's making you more excited about cooking. Maybe it's saving you time. Maybe it's saving waste in your kitchen. So really what we think about is time, space, taste, waste, right? Those are the things that Tupperware can help you with. You embed it into your family, into your life, and then you share with the people around you all the benefits that you've gained from your Tupperware products. So when you're very first new in Tupperware, you get a signing bonus. Did you know that? We love signing bonuses, and so it's different every month, and you'll know what yours was. It was, you get your business kit, and then plus you get this extra signing bonus, a say yes offer, we call it. And so whatever that say yes offer was, it should load in about a week, and then you have 30 days to redeem it. So what I say is hold your activation event, and then in the 5 to 7 days after your business is opened, make sure you're submitting that activation event. And your goal there is between $500, which activates your account, to $1,000, which pays that kit balance off, or gives you that $60 rebate off your next order, depending on how you originally paid for your kit. and get that ordered within your first 2 weeks of business at least. So then what happens is you will qualify for the extra offer. So there was also an extra offer that was offered at the time that you signed up, and as long as you have that $500 or more order in by the end of the Tupperware month that you signed up in, then you'll be offered that extra offer as well, which is an amazing way to get lots of product into your home, even maybe collect a little bit of stock to be able to sell and increase your profits on those pieces. So that's kind of your first step, is just really getting moving, doing something to activate your account. And sometimes we talk about collect 5 orders in 5 days. And in fact, if you haven't done anything to get moving yet, that's a challenge for you. Collect 5 orders in the next 5 days. The average order size is about $50, so that's around $250 in sales. You're going to make over $50 in your first 5 weeks or 5 days of business, which is pretty exciting. So once you're at first, you know you can't steal second with your foot still on first, so you got to make the move to second base, right? Because you can't get to that home run without moving to second. So at second base, I want to connect you to your Confident Start program and talk about your personal business, okay? So what happens is in Tupperware, we have double plays in Tupperware, just like in baseball. So while you're in the Confident Start program as a new consultant, hey, you're also getting to double dip on the weekly awards that Tupperware has to offer. Plus, you're going to be earning your pay and bonus pay all on top of that. So you're actually like triple to quadruple dipping on perks and profits in your first 13 weeks of business. That is so exciting. In fact, I've been with this company for 23 years, and this is the most profitable new consultant program that we've ever had in 23 years. So it's pretty exciting. So what I want to do is show you a little bit about your Confident Start program and how you can use that to really build your kitchen of your dreams, make a lot of money, okay, in the process. So we're going to open up the Confident Start program here real quick. And here's what it looks like. So when you get your kit box, and hopefully you're watching this before your box ever even arrives, but when you get your box, there's going to be this in a poster. So here's my challenge for you. I challenge you, place this on your refrigerator, okay? Because then your family can engage and enjoy. And we kind of made it look like a little bit of a Candyland, right? There's some places that you definitely want to stop, okay? And so what happens in this program is this is based on retail sales. So anything that you buy, your friends buy, you sell at a Tupperware party, any of those things, you sample, any of that all counts towards your retail sales in Tupperware. And so as your first stop here is one party, or that means about $500 in sales. So once you have that first $500 order, we already know you're making your 25% retained earnings on that. We know that if you're within your first month, you know, that first month that you signed up in, you're also getting your extra offer. We talked about that. But you're also going to be able to add a Tupperware logoed money bag, or you can add a piece of French Mart or a piece of Modular Mate, okay? And you do get one of each of these in a different size that came in your business kit. Now you can start really building those sets, or you can get your money bag, which I like the money bag. So that's at your level 1, okay? And then once you pass level 1, your next stop is level 2. Now level 2, I know you can't read this very good on this screen, but level 2 is where Tupperware wants to pay you back or pay off that kit balance, okay? So this has to happen within your first 60 days in business, okay? So make sure you know what that date is. I would actually write it right in here, what my 60-day date is. And we know that's not going to be relevant because you'll probably be about 1,000 within your first probably 7 to 14 days if you do a party or two, okay? So what happens when you hit this $1,000 level in those first 60 days is Tupperware either pays that $60 second kit payment if you started with the $39 down, or if you paid the full $99, you're going to get a $60 rebate off the next order that you place in your Tupperware account. So very cool. Level 3 is a very cool level because at this level you get a choice. You get to pick between the Vent and Serves containers, which is our microwave reheatable containers. And I love these because they can go straight frozen solid to the refrigerator or straight frozen solid to the refrigerator. They go in the microwave, they go into the dishwasher. You just pop up the little vent and in it goes, and you can reheat and store your leftovers. Or you could choose what this little gift represents here is it represents the Hostess gift special in your current catalog, okay? So whatever the current full line catalog is, open it up, find the 502 host gift special, and that's your choice there, okay? And then it's a build, so you just keep on moving on to level 4, where you're gonna get to choose from our Great Master, our Mandolin, or a modular mate set. And then you keep moving up to level 5, and this you get both awards here. You get the rolling kit bag, which is huge. Everything I need for my Tupperware party fits right in one bag. I love that. And you also get a Tupperware tablecloth. Then moving on to level 6, at the 10 parties level, you can either choose the pressure cooker, the stack cooker, or the MicroPro grill. And then the last level of the program here, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's at the 7,500 level. Then that's level 7. So you can choose from an iPad, or you get our complete Chef Series cookware set at that level. How exciting is that? So our most successful new consultants do really one thing when they come into the Tupperware business. They focus on getting everything on this program. This is based on about 1 party a week, which is a very part-time or even hobbyist type position in Tupperware. And at the end of this program, if you take $7,500 in Tupperware that you've sold and you times that by your 25% retained profits, you've made over $1,800 in profits in your pocket, plus all of this Tupperware. How exciting is that, right? So make sure when you get this, you get that first order date in. And in fact, instead of the first order date, once you put that first order in, this program starts for you. I would then go to your online tracking and write, what day does my program end? Okay, the last day of my program is the date that's important to me. And the minute you finish this program, you get a movement on to the Established Consultant Awards that you can earn. So how fun is that, right? Okay, let's close this guy up and talk about your personal business. So as we were talking, you retain 25% of your profits. Now I encourage you to open a separate, just a regular free personal checking that can be your Tupperware account, okay? Go into Tupperware and sign up for the Tupperware card, which is just a debit card linked to your bank account. Why is that important? Because then it's Tupperware money in, Tupperware money out. So you go do a Tupperware party, it's $600, you deposit the $600 into the bank, and you're going to be paying wholesale when you order your Tupperware. So $600, and if you times that by 75%, that's $450. So when you place that $600 order, you're going to be paying $450 to Tupperware, okay? And then 600 minus 450 is 150. Your retained earnings will stay in your account. Make sense? Right? And sometimes what happens is if you don't have that separate account, your Tupperware money ends up like socks in the dryer. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's like, where did it go? So by having that separate account for Tupperware, you can really start seeing that build, and you can use it for what you want for your family, okay? I know my kids, when they were little, I started my business before I had any kids. I've had 3 sons. Now one's in college, my youngest is in middle school, and they still know about mom's Tupperware account and know that pretty much all of their needs can be met. Outside of their needs, their wants can be met through my Tupperware account if they sweet talk mom good enough, right? So it's very fun to have that account that's your separate fund money, or maybe that's going to pay a house payment or a car payment or whatever, but you can kind of build it up in there and get it going. So you're always retaining that 25% no matter what, okay? When you place the personal order, you're just paying, you still get your 25% discount, okay? But we also get you get paid 2 ways on your personal sales, because you also have bonus income, okay? And so there's a way for you, and there's a chart in here. Let me find it for you here real quick. I'm gonna go documents and 2018 and personal sales bonus. Hang on, I should have built this up before I started recording for you guys. Holy, I have stuff everywhere, don't I? April, I know I had it in here somewhere. So you get bonus earnings, and I can't find that chart right this second. But what happens is once you're over $1,500 in a Tupperware month, you guys can probably see it and I can't. Once you're over 1,500 in a Tupperware month, you're going to start earning bonus income from Tupperware. So besides your retained income, you're going to start earning that bonus income. So it's 1,500, 2,000, and it moves up from $50, 100, 150. So make sure you find that chart for you, the personal sales volume bonus. That's what it's called. And that way you're going to be able to be making that extra money back from Tupperware every month. And through your Tupperware card, it will just direct deposit right into your account. Okay, so 2 ways to make money on your personal sales. So at second base, just to reiterate, your goal is really to connect with your Confident Start program. Set a goal right now. Goals matter. Goals are so important. What's happening at home? What is it you want? Okay, get going, connect and commit to what you want. And that Confident Start program, finishing it as fast as possible, is a great first goal. Take advantage of both incomes, your retained earning and your bonus income. Okay, so watch your personal sales, know where you're at before that last Friday of the month, which is when we close our month and we close our commissions. Okay, and then move on to third base. Okay, and in fact, I think my little sign fell behind my copy machine, but it literally says you can't steal home with your foot on first, right? So they got to keep moving. So the third aspect of a successful business in Tupperware is to recruit. Bring other people into your team with you. And we say bring 3 in. It might be your mother, sister, best friend, or who fills those shoes, somebody who loves you, someone who loves Tupperware, someone who could use the money. Those kind of people, bring 3 of them in with you, because the best way to learn is with somebody you're really comfortable with. And why not share all of the benefits of all the great products that come in the kit, the signing bonus, the extra offer, the Confident Start program with somebody that you love, right? And you never know, it could blossom for you and those people, and you could end up going to Jubilee in Orlando together. You could be going to Hawaii or Disney World together just from working your business through Tupperware. So let's talk about a couple other things. So the game schedule, okay? So this is important. Your game schedule, you decide. You decide where you get to play in your business. So you're the one that sets your schedule, and you can do it however you want. So I'm going to show you how it's worked for me for the last 23 years, okay? I'm going to stop my share here for a minute so you can see me full screen. So if you look at my date book for this week, pink equals party. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I did have 5. So we close our weeks on Fridays. So here's Friday, okay? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 parties this week. Okay, this Saturday starts next week because we always close our week on Fridays, okay? But you'll notice anywhere that I have a little sticky note is where I can hold Tupperware parties. So when I'm dating parties, I know exactly where I want to hold business and exactly where I'm not working, right? Because like I told you, my family goes in first, and here's my college son, right, playing. And then into the next week, you can tell I'm looking for lots of daytimes, and I have like 1 more evening spot available. And again, pink's for party. So I know how healthy my date book is by opening up and looking. And when I see a lot of pink, I know that I'm set up for a successful week and to make a lot of money that week. So knowing where you're going to hold parties is really important, because if not, then you don't have the intention to go to work. Okay, so I challenge you, one of your challenges from this call is to find 4 to 6 places in the next 2 to 3 weeks that you could hold a Tupperware party. And I usually like to use these little guys, but I was doing this in the car one day and all I had was a sticky note. So I usually use these little guys and I stick them where I want them. If you don't have those, don't wait. Put a star or a smiley face or a dollar sign or circle it or whatever you want to do to mark that spot as a place you're filling for a Tupperware party. And then what I actually do when I go to my Tupperware parties is I transfer those dates onto these little tent cards that I just make out of index cards, and I set them by prizes. And then the people who are dating my next available dates can pick up the card, pick up the prize, and that's the date that they'll use for their Tupperware party. And that's how I am in complete control of my schedule, okay? So I don't know about you, but are you in complete control of your schedule and your income? Well, you are now with your Tupperware business, right? You say when, you say how much, okay? So let's get back to our sheet and see what else I wanted to share with you guys on this call today. Oh, so let's talk about your bat bag. Oh my gosh, if you guys have a baseball player in your household, you know that the bat bag and the contents of the bat bag are so important, right? So I say Again, make your kitchen how you want it to be. Put everything in, okay? And then when I go to my Tupperware parties, I'll just kind of pull from my kitchen the things that I want to take them to my party. I use the reusable grocery sack a lot of the time, because then if my party's busy and I'm really having a lot of guests and I'm connecting with them, I don't want to spend my time doing dishes. So I'll just put everything back in my bag dirty and take it back home, throw it in my own dishwasher, put it right back into my own cupboards, okay? So you don't have to have a lot of room to be collecting a kit outside of your kitchen, okay? So make sure that your kitchen is full of all the gear you need, because you need the right gear, right? Okay. Your roster, right? So that's third base. You're going to build your roster, because no team is complete without teammates, right? So make sure that you have at least 3 people on your team right away, and then know that you can actually get paid 3 levels deep on those people that you bring in. And that's a whole nother conversation, because then you're going to get at least 2 more streams of income. So instead of just the 2 ways you're getting paid now, you're going to actually be getting paid 4 ways. And that's where you really start some of that, like making money while you're sleeping, right? Which is really important in today's world, is to really be getting some of that passive income coming in, okay? So batting practice, you're here watching this video, right? So I don't need to tell you about that, but those who show up go up. The more you learn, the more you earn. It's really important to stay connected on a weekly basis. And if you don't want to get on, or you don't want to connect, you don't want to watch, then you need to the most, right? That means that you really need that pep, you need that up. And I use our trainings, I use trainings of my friends. I do TED Talks, I look for inspirational songs, right? Whatever you need to do to kind of keep yourself focused on the life that you want, right? Because we only get to do this one time. So here in Tupperware, we believe in creating the life that you've dreamed of, okay? And you have a lot of help, right? Because you've got a coach, right? Whoever sent you to this video is your number one. Plus, within your organization and your company, you have so many resources, and you're on the Triple Threat training site, so you know that me and Caitlin and Sandy have really grouped together to give you the best of what we have to offer, and really help the people from all of our companies become successful at-home entrepreneurs. Okay, so someone will always be there to help you. No matter what, there's always somebody there to help you. So trust your coach to give you the right signs, right? And get you around those bases. And remember, it takes touching every single base to really start creating the business of your dreams. So I hope this was super helpful information for you today. And I'm actually going to show you a sheet that you can kind of use as a worksheet. You obviously don't have to be printing this out if you don't want to, but it will show you kind of what my idea is for you after this call. So if you think about the 4 bases, so I want you to start at home. What are your goals? And you can write this on a blank piece of paper, okay? What is that driving force that's going to make you stay up late, get up early, right? Take advantage of the 24 hours you have in your day to be moving you towards where you want to be going, okay? What is that pressing goal of yours? And I'll share with you mine that's kept me self-employed for 23 years, working from my home office, right? And that is just wanting to be a good example for my family. I want my kids to see that hard work means if you work hard, you can play hard. And in fact, this is my little coffee mug. And I made one of these for my son when he left for college. And it just says, work like a captain, play like a pirate on it, right? And I think that instilling the values of hard work and spending time with your family and taking advantage of moments that matter. In fact, one of my favorite new quotes is, adventures are forever, right? And I want to have the time and the money for those adventures. So that's my deep-seated why that keeps me running the bases on a daily basis, okay? So make sure you know what yours is, connect to it, share it. Don't be afraid to dream and to think a little bit about what your future holds and how Tupperware might be a vehicle for you. First base, okay, this is, send this to the person who sent you to this video, okay? I want you to send them this information. What is that why? What is that main goal? Because if we know that, we can help you. Okay, first base, when's your activation event of some kind, whether it's an in-home party is best. I don't care how many people's there, do a party with that person. Facebook Live it, do whatever you have to do, but do some kind of activation event in your first 5 to 7 days that really gets that account open, redeems your coupon, get your hands on your products, okay? Second base, you're gonna put your Confident Start poster on your refrigerator, and you're gonna pick those 4 to 6 dates to host a part that you could hold Tupperware parties, okay? And if you're not going to be a party holder, then we love you the same. Just know that the opportunities for you are the opportunities of, you know, more of a hobbyist consultant, and that's okay. If you want to really have a full-time business and full-time income with Tupperware, you're looking at holding Tupperware parties, right? And you know what we say, poof a party, because one party is about $100 and you're working about 2 hours for that. So that's pretty exciting. So I challenge you, whether you think you're a party holder or not, try it. Try 4 to 6 Tupperware parties, and if you hate it, don't ever hold another one again. But I bet you'll fall in love. Okay, so 4 to 6 parties that you can, 4 to 6 places you can hold parties, okay, is your second. And then make sure you put your Confident Start poster on your refrigerator with that end date, and you know your 60-day date to get that kit balance paid off. And then third base, what I want to know in third base, send this to the person who sent you to the video, is 3 to 6 people that you would choose. Pretend like you're in an office full of cubicles, okay? And you've got your cubicle picked out, and you get to pick the 6 people that are in the nearest cubicle to you. Who would those people be? And then this is what I want you to think about them, and write yourself a note. So write their name, and then these are the things I want you to think about. 1, what's so great about that person? Why do you want her on your team with Tupperware? Why do you want to be sitting next to her in the cubicle? What is so great and wonderful about her? Okay. Number 2, what is Tupperware as a company and an opportunity? What do you think it has to offer her and her family? And number 3, you personally, what do you personally have to offer to that person that's going to be sitting next to you at work? YOB for us, your own job, right? Okay, so those are the challenges for you. Send those to the person who sent you to this video. I hope that you have an incredibly amazing day today, week, month, and I hope that Tupperware and your hard work combined can get you everything that you're looking for since you joined the company. So thank you for your time today.